Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. You see in the background, we got the Maverick. Look who it is. It's Nico. It's the Los Angeles Lakers' favorite guy. But we got the Mavericks and Kings in the background playing. Winner meets Memphis to see who gets that 8th spot in the Western Conference playoffs. But you know, basketball in the background. But we ain't here for that. Before we begin, before we start, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the new subscribers that I've been getting lately. I think I've gotten in the last 30 days, I think I got about 10 or more or less. I can't really tell you, I haven't actually checked, but I've seen my number grow, which is good. We're at 941 right now. We are 59 away from 1K. Slowest 1K grind you've ever seen, bro. I'm telling you. I take pride in that. I take pride that I've been working so hard for almost 10 years trying to get here. I know it's bad to say, but listen. Either way, I appreciate y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. All I gotta say is I know a lot of y'all here because of my wrestling videos. I know that. Just don't leave when I drop my NBA 2K that I gotta continue uploading. And don't leave when I drop my Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Wrestling will still be here because wrestling continues. It goes. But, you know, I got other things I got to upload. So I'm just saying, hope y'all don't leave. But regardless, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to the show. Enjoy the ride. Now, let's talk about what we're here for. Because it is WrestleMania week. We have arrived at the most important weekend of the year. It is WrestleMania week. WrestleMania weekend is this weekend. And we got 3 shows to get into. WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania Night 2, and what we are here for today as we are predicting NXT Stand and Deliver. This is NXT's biggest show of the year. So hopefully they have a great show themselves. A lot to get into, and we definitely gonna get into it. I believe we have 6 matches. 6 matches. Let's hop on into it. As we start off with the NXT tag titles on the line, as Hank and Tank will take on Fraxium. So, Hank and Tank have been having their little story about trying to become a legitimate tag team. They've been getting advice from all these different tag teams on the main roster. Pretty Deadly, Motor City Machine Guns. They even had a conversation with the tag champs themselves, the Street Profits. So they've been trying to figure out their identity, trying to figure out what they can do to be better than they are. And it looks like they were finally able to put it together last night when they won the tag team gauntlet. And with that, they will face the tag team champions at Stand and Deliver. And the champions are a team that I have continuously doubted for the last, how long they've been champions? What, 6 months, 6, 7 months? Because I always feel like they're going to lose. I mean, the only matches they've lost so far, the only matches they lost in the last 6 or so months was when they lost the tag team championships the first time to Ridge Holland and Andre Chase. And then they lost at Roadblock when they challenged the Hardy Boys for the TNA tag titles. Other than that, they have beaten every single team in NXT. Every single team. The only team they have not faced and have not beaten is Hank and Tank. Now, far be it from me to think that Hank and Tank is going to be the team to beat Fraxium. Far be it from me to think that. So, I think they're going to put on a great performance, but I got Fraxium retaining. I can't see Hank and Tank winning. Like, unless they win, then that tells me, okay, maybe Nathan Frazier and Axiom may roster, maybe, possibly. I think either brand would benefit from having them as a tag team, but I don't know. It looks like Fraxium gonna break up. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's up. Hey, it is what it is at this point. But I do have Fraxium retaining. I'll be here and congratulate Hank and Tank if they do win. But, overall, I got Fraxium retaining. Next up is the family. That's Tony D'Angelo, Stax Lorenzo. What the hell's this other dude name? Lucifino. Sorry. I don't know why I can get his name. Tony D'Angelo, Stax, and Lucifino, as they will take on Dark State. So, I don't have much of an opinion about Dark State, really, because they've only had one match to this point. This weekend will be their second ever match, their first ever PLE. So, I don't have much really to say about them. All they've really been doing, literally, is what a lot of other teams in the past have done. From the Nexus to the Shield to Retribution. You know what I'm saying? They've just been doing what all these other tag teams have been doing. Can they be successful while doing it? I don't know. I don't know how far Dark State is going to go. I don't know how far they're going to be taken. I mean, right now, their only victory is against Obafemi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams in a match. So that's a very big win. And to be honest, I may have them winning this match. This pretty much came all about when Tony D'Angelo was watching. Who was fighting? I think it was Stax and Lucifino in a tag team match. I believe they lost. And then Tony D'Angelo gets attacked by Dark State. And then from there, the family has just been trying to get some type of leg back. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like Stax and Tony may fall out. If it looks like they will, it's like we're setting up for something. It looks like it, because Stax just took initiative when Tony was telling him, just don't do anything. Just wait till I come up with a plan. And Stax is just like, nah, we gotta attack him while we can attack him. So, they had a little falling out. Tony was like, yo, listen to me. I got you. And Stax was just like, understood. So I don't know. Maybe there's a falling out there. I don't know if it happens here, but it looks like we're setting up for some. I don't know. But again, I got Dark State winning. There ain't much else to say about it. Again, I don't got much to say about Dark State, because they haven't had much of anything going on. But again, I got Dark State winning. Next up is a match that was made last night that will be on Stand Deliver. It's a Fatal 4-Way tag team match. The winners of this match will get a women's tag team title shot next Tuesday. And we got Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. We got Fatal Influence, JC Jane, and Fallon Henley. We got my sisters, my black sisters. We got the Meta Girls, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson. And we got, I guess, the on and off frenemies at this point in time, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. It does feel weird that Roxanne doesn't have a regular match. But, she's on Stand and Deliver. I guess that's just what's important, right? She's on Stand and Deliver. She's in a tag team match. It's fun. It's funny. I think I was talking about the Meta Girls. I was talking about the Meta Girls and Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley when I was doing my WrestleMania preview video for the women's tag title match at WrestleMania. And I was talking about them. And I was talking about why they were not in the tag team gauntlet. I said because, you know, it looks like they're trying to get the TNA women's tag titles. Well, it looks like, you know, looks like they got another opportunity to get the women's tag titles. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Do I have the winning? No. Unfortunately, I don't. And I haven't really had a lot of thought about this, even though it's been about 24 hours since this match has been made. But I'll go with... Do I go with Roxanne and Cora? I feel like that's the only answer you should go with, right? Roxanne and Cora. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pick two teams. I'm gonna pick the Meta Girls because I always do, and I'm gonna pick Roxanne and Cora. So those are the two teams I got. If it's not one, it's the other. That's all I got. They'll face. Did I have Liv and Raquel retaining? I believe I did have Liv and Raquel retaining. So they'll probably face Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. They'll probably lose to them, and it is what it is after that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it's not the Meta Girls, it's Roxanne and Cora. You know, as I was thinking about how many matches, I did literally say 6 matches in the beginning of this video, right? There's actually 7 because I was forgetting a couple matches. Like the women's 6-women ladder match to determine the new NXT Women's North American Champion. We got Zarya, Sol Ruka, Izzy Dane, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, and surprisingly, the returning Thea Hale. Thea Hale is back. I was happy. She qualified last night. I'm happy she's back. And I'm going to be honest with you. Thea has gone through a lot last year. She went through a lot. The first time seeing her in 2025. She went through a lot. It broke my heart when she was crying when Ridge Holland put down Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. It broke my heart. I don't like seeing her cry. I didn't. So because of that, I got a soft spot for Thea Hale. And that soft spot is putting me here where I got her winning the Women's North American Championship. I do. I'm being honest. Before Thea Hale, I had Zarya winning. I literally had Zarya winning or Sol Ruka. I had one of those two winning. But then I'm really thinking about them like, yeah, they're technically a tag team at this point. So I'm like, do I pick the tag team? Do I pick them? Like, although those are like two of my favorites, so I'm still picking them. But I got Thea Hale winning. I don't believe Izzy Dane's winning. I don't think she's ready. Kalani was first champion. I don't think she's gonna get it. At this point, you might as well push her to the women's title at this point in time. And Lola. Man, I had a lot of high hopes for Lola. I hope they still do something with her. But right now, nah, I can't see her winning either. She hasn't been on TV in a minute. So, I don't know. But, you know, I got Zarya, I got Sol Ruka, and I got Thea Hale. One of those women is winning the Women's North American title. As we move from the Women's North American title to the Men's North American title, as we got Absolute, I don't think he's even called Absolute, but Ricky Saints making his PLE debut as he defends the North American title against All Ego, Ethan Page. Now, these two have been talking. Really, they've been jabbing at each other When Ricky Saints won the North American title, I want to say it's been about 3 weeks ago, Ethan Page attacked him from behind. And then Ethan Page last night won a fatal 4-way to get the shot at Stand and Deliver. So now it's official. Now it's going down. I mean, bottom line, I got Ricky Saints winning. I got him retaining. This would be his first title defense. So I don't really see him losing his first title defense. So I got him winning and retaining as Stand and Deliver, getting his first ever PLE win and his first Stand and Deliver win. These boys go all the way back to AEW. AEW. And look where they are now. Ethan Page is a former NXT champion. Ricky Saints is the current North American champion. Crazy how times have changed. But yeah, I got Ricky Saints winning and retaining. Moving on to a match that I'm bothered with a little bit. I'll tell you why though. We got the NXT Women's title on the line as Stephanie Vaughn. I know I'm saying her name wrong all the time. As she defends the title against the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace, Miss Parker, Jada Parker, and the woman that she beat to get it, Julia. The problem I have with this match is our last PLE, which was Vengeance Day. That's what it is. Vengeance Day. Julia was champion, and she defended it in a fatal 4-way. Now we're at Stand and Deliver. We got a new champion. But once again, the match is a fatal 4-way. Why are we doing back-to-back fatal 4-ways? That I don't like. On top of that, the match that Stephanie and Julia had at Roadblock, I feel like we should have did that match here at Stand and Deliver. That's my other problem. That match should have been here. As big of a match that is and was, it should have been here. Now I know it was Roadblock, it was a Madison Square Garden. You wanted that show to be as big as it was, and I get it. But at the same exact time, we're talking about a match for both titles. You're making history. Whoever won that match was going to be the first woman ever to hold both the North American and the women's title. Do that, Stand and Deliver. That match would have went crazy. Instead of what? In front of Vegas? Come on. During WrestleMania weekend, you had more eyes. You would have more eyes at Stand and Deliver than you had at Roadblock. That's a fact. And I don't care if Roadblock was in my city. I don't care about that. I care about the fact that Stand and Deliver is in Vegas and you have more eyes on that because so many people are there for WrestleMania. You know, a couple people like, oh, I like NXT. Let's stop at NXT. You could have easily did that match. You easily could have did the title not unification match, but title for title match at Stand and Deliver. That's the only problem I have with this. Now you relegated to a fatal 4-way. That I don't like. Literally, Jordynne Grace and Jada Parker could have easily had their match at Stand and Deliver. That would have been a big match for Jada. Ain't this Jada's first PLE? I mean, not PLE. Stand and Deliver? I can't remember if she was on it last year. She might have been. I just don't remember. But I'm just saying, like. But I got Stephanie retaining, honestly. I really haven't retained. I can't really. This would be a second title defense. I can't really see her losing. I can't. Not right now, at least. And not in a fatal 4-way. And who would win if it's not Steph? I can't have Julia. Julia was already champion. I feel like for Jordynne, it's just too soon. And Jada, I don't know when it's gonna be Jada time. I feel like Jada's time is like always here, but it's never there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, her time was yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday. Or I feel her time was 2 months ago. Didn't happen 2 months ago. I don't know when Jada Parker's time is, but I hope it's coming up at some point. But yeah, I got Stephanie retaining, bro. I can't I can't find a reason that she doesn't retain. All this leading up to the main event. I actually don't know if it will main event. Probably will. I don't know. I don't know how they want to do it. But it's for the NXT title. As the ruler, Obafemi defends against Trick Williams, and the young OG, that boy bouncy, Javon Evans. Javon was trying to warn Oba and Trick about the threat of Dark State. They were not listening. Trick Williams has been obsessed with the NXT title since he lost it at New Year's Evil. Now he's getting his shot, this time with Javon involved. Javon puts himself here. I'm going to be honest. There was a part of me that was saying, yo, Javon might win this. I feel like Javon might become the NXT champion. He would actually become the youngest NXT champion of all time. But, actually, would he be the youngest? Wait, actually, no, he wouldn't be the youngest champion in WWE history. No, that still belongs to Rene Dupree. But he would be probably the second. He's only 20. That boy got too many years ahead of him, bro. Way too much time ahead of him. But I did have him. I had him. Part of me had him winning. But at the same time, I can't see Oba losing it right now. Like, Oba's only been champion for what, 3 months? I think he's only defended it a couple times. Yeah, he's only defended it so little. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really have him losing. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his title reign will be as long as his North American title reign was, but I don't see him losing it now. I know, oh, he's main roster ready. He probably is. He probably is. But right now, nah, I don't got him winning. I don't got him losing. I don't got him losing the title yet. I damn sure don't have Trick Williams winning. Trick, yo, Trick. It's time. You gotta go. You gotta go. Your time in NXT is done. You have accomplished everything you need to accomplish. Get the fuck out of here. Go. It's off to the main roster. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Get over there. You know what I'm saying? Reunite with Melo. Melo needs something new. Y'all might become tag champions. I don't know. But Trick, it's time to go. I think they are doing the draft this year. So if they are, Trick, get drafted a SmackDown call today. But, yeah, I got Obafemi retaining. Again, part of me had Javon Evans winning, but at the same time, I'm like, he might not be ready. So, let Oba retain it and cross that bridge to whoever beats Oba for the title. Yeah. And that is my NXT Stand and Deliver prediction video. This will be on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I gotta get up early to prepare myself for this. And then after that is WrestleMania, but WrestleMania won't come until 7, so I'm thinking this show gonna end at like 3 something, because NXT and their PLEs have been so good at like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Although 7 matches, so I don't think they'll be 2 hours this time. I think they might be 3. So I say 4 o'clock. Yeah, about 4 o'clock. I think you got a 2-hour pre-show for WrestleMania night 1, and then night 1 happens at 7. That probably will end at about 11. Yeah, you already know. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support as always. Right now, you got the Stand and Deliver predictions. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be the WrestleMania Night 1 predictions. And then Friday will be WrestleMania Night 2 predictions. Then, of course, Saturday is Stand and Deliver, then WrestleMania, as I just said. And then Sunday is WrestleMania Night 2. And then, whatever happens after that. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.